Have you ever read something so vivid you could almost see it, or hear it, or even taste it? Well, today we're going to explore how writers become artists, not with paint, but with words. We're talking about painting pictures directly inside a reader's mind.
Just think about that for a second. Can a simple word, just a description on a page, actually make you pucker your lips? Can it make you imagine that cool, sweet and sour rush? Well, the answer is a huge yes, and the magic behind it is something called imagery.
So what is imagery really? It's kind of like a writer's secret tool. It's what they use to pull you right out of your chair and drop you smack dab into the middle of their story. And it's not just about describing what something looks like. No. It's about making you hear it, feel it, taste it, and even smell it.
Okay, let's look at how these examples work. The golden leaves spun isn't just a statement, it's a visual. You can actually see them twirling around, right? And drums thudded like distant thunder. Wow, that makes you hear that deep rumbling sound. You can almost feel the rough and scratchy wool on your skin. And there it is again, that lemonade with a sharp zing. And you can even smell the pepper and pine in the smoke. See? That's the power of hitting all 5 of our senses.
All right, now that we've got the basics down, let's put it into practice. We're going to do a quick challenge to sharpen our sensory awareness. I'll give you a sentence, and you just try to figure out which of the 5 senses it's targeting. Ready? Let's do this.
The rain tapped lightly against my window. What do you think? That light tapping? Yep, you got it. It's sound. You can practically hear it. Okay, next up. The pie smelled like cinnamon and melted butter. Ha, this one's a total giveaway, isn't it? It just fills your nose reading it. It is, of course, smell. Fantastic.
How about this? I saw a flash of silver fish leap from the lake. It paints such a clear picture, like a quick little movie clip in your mind. That flash of silver, that's definitely sight.
Here we go. My fingers tingled in the icy wind. Ooh, you can almost feel that cold bite, can't you? That tingling, icy feeling is all about touch.
And for our final one, the soup warmed my tongue with garlic and spice. That warm, savory flavor. You got it, that's taste. You absolutely nailed it. See, you're already a pro at spotting this stuff.
Okay, so we can spot imagery. But how do writers actually use it to do something more? Let's see it in action. We're going to break down a short poem to uncover its secret message and see how a poet uses sensory details to create a whole mood without ever saying the mood's name.
All right, here's the first part. As I read it, just try to feel the words. The bark was rough and smelled of sap and stillness.
So the poet gives us 2 really powerful senses right off the bat. We get the smell of sap, that sharp, earthy scent of the woods. And we get the feeling of the rough bark. This isn't just any old tree. It's an old, textured, real tree that you can almost feel and smell just by reading.
Now for the second half. Birdsong echoed above my head, but beneath, only silence spoke. Here, the poet does something really cool. They contrast a very clear sound, that echoing birdsong, with a complete absence of sound, silence.
So let me ask you, what feeling does that silence create? For some, it could be a feeling of deep peace, right? Of calm and stillness. Or maybe for someone else, it feels just a little bit lonely. And that is so brilliant. The poet uses imagery, and even the lack of it, to make you feel a specific emotion without ever having to name it.
And now, it's your turn to be the poet. We're going to take everything we've learned and channel it into a super short 4-line poem. Don't worry, this is going to be fun and simple, I promise. Just follow these 3 easy steps. First, pick any 2 senses, maybe sight and sound, or touch and taste. Second, think of a memory, like, I don't know, being at the beach or in your kitchen on a Saturday morning. And third, just write 4 simple lines describing it. Go ahead, pause and give it a try. So, whether you wrote about the beach or your kitchen, you just did something kind of amazing. You took a memory, something abstract, and you made it real with words. But why does this skill truly matter? I mean, it's about more than just good writing. It's about how we connect with what is true and beautiful in the world in a really powerful, tangible way. Take this famous verse from Psalm 23. The writer could have just said, God provides peace, sure, but instead we get, He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. You can see the vibrant green. You can feel the profound calm of that water. This imagery transforms an abstract idea, peace, into something we can almost physically experience.
And here's the core idea. Our senses are a gift.
So when we use them in our writing, when we paint with words, we're not just creating art. We're inviting other people to experience truth and beauty on a much deeper level, to connect with the world in a way that can even be a form of worship itself.
And this all brings us to a powerful final thought. The ability to create these vivid pictures in someone's mind, it's a powerful tool. And like any tool, it can be used for good. Sharpening our skills is only half the battle. We also have to choose to fill our words with what is good and true. A mind focused on what is good, as the book of Romans tells us, finds life and peace. So, with this new skill, the real question for all of us is, what beautiful, true, and life-giving pictures will we choose to paint with our words?